Hello everybody, this is Jeff at etrailer.com. Today I'm going to take a look at the SeeLevel RV holding tank monitoring system for fresh, gray, and black water tanks and propane. Now basically, if your RV tank monitor readings will change from 25% to empty in the blink of an eye, that could be a problem. This monitoring system here will track and display the levels of your RV's holding tanks at just the push of a button. It is designed to hardwire to the SeeLevel sensors. It includes 3 of these 12-inch long sensors. And one is for fresh water, one's for gray water, and one's for a black water tank. Now, traditional tank monitors have a reputation for being unreliable. There's only a few sensors that are installed inside, meaning that they usually only measure in quarter increments and can send false readings if they get dirty. So when you're keeping an eye on how much fresh water you have, the difference between 25% full and empty means a lot, and that inaccuracy could be a problem. Basically, these sensors right here, there's 3 of them. These will mount to the outside of your holding tanks rather than using interior probes. And as we mentioned, comes with the 3 sensors. These sensors will prevent false readings, which could be caused by accumulating debris. This will provide readings with single-digit accuracy. And what's nice about these sensors, they can be trimmed or stacked with an additional sensor to match your tank size. One sensor can accommodate 5-inch up to 13-inch tall tanks, and you could stack additional sensors to accommodate tanks up to 25 inches tall. Now the display monitor right here, this is also going to show your propane levels and battery voltage. Now large RVs with permanent propane tanks often feature wired sensors on their gauges, and you could wire to here to check the propane level. This monitor will also it has diagnostic mode checks, which will check the status and signal strength of the sensors. Also offers error codes, which alert you of any issues, and then you just check the manual for suggested solutions. Now you can use multiple monitors, so you can check the tank status from the service bay or inside your RV. And it is a pretty easy installation. Basically, you just cut a hole for the recessed mount of the monitor, and then remove the backing tape on the sensors and attach these sensors on the tanks, and then you hardwire them together. It does, you can see, includes the pigtails that are needed for installation and the tabs, which are right here on the top of the sensor. These tabs could be trimmed to indicate which tank it's on. Now the length can be trimmed every 1.5 inches to match the height of your tank. You can see the marks where they can be trimmed at. And it does use bus wiring, which will let all the sensors splice together to one line. Also, the existing wiring from your old tank monitor system can be used to install these. Application, again, this is for a 3-tank system for RVs and motorhomes. The monitor itself is 4 inches wide, 2 3/4 inches tall, and only about 1 1/4 inch deep. One note I do want to mention on this system is SeeLevel tank monitoring systems are not compatible with metal tanks. But that's going to do it for a look at the SeeLevel RV holding tank monitoring system for fresh, gray, and black water tanks and propane.